Adding decimals. Steps to add decimals. So the first step is we're going to line up the decimals. So this is the very important step. And then we're going to add zeros to have the same number of place values to the right of the decimal. That's only if needed. And then we're going to add by starting on the right. And we're going to move to the left. So let's look at the first example. Example 1, a local restaurant did $3,458.21 one day, and then did $4,179.72 the next day in sales. What is the total sales that the restaurant did in those 2 days? So let's go ahead and write these numbers. And so we're going to line up the place values, and we're going to line up the decimals. So here's our decimals. So we have our 9, 7, 1, and 4. Let's go ahead and add. Starting on the right, because we don't need to add any zeros because they have the same number, right? There's 2 place values after the decimal on both numbers. So 1 plus 2, 3, 2 plus 7, 9. Bring down the decimal. 8 plus 9 is 17. 7 below, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 7 is 13. 3 below, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 plus 1, 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. So that would be the total in sales in those 2 days. Now let's go ahead and do the next example. Example 2. Let's add these 2 numbers together. So we're going to put 143.7. Notice we have 6 points, so we're lining up our decimals. And we're just going to add the numbers to the right of the decimal. Now we're going to add 2 zeros to the top number. So we have 3 on the top, right to the right of the decimal, and 3 on the bottom. So now let's go ahead and add. 0 plus 1, 1. 0 plus 7 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. So that means we have a 2 below, right? And we're going to go ahead and carry that 1. Because it means, right, we have a whole 1. So we need to go ahead and add that to our 1's place value. But before we add that, we're going to bring down that decimal straight down. 1 plus 3 plus 6 is 10. So that means we have a 0 in the 1 spot, and we're going to go ahead and carry that 10. So just the 1 in the 10 spot. So 1 plus 4 is 5, and then we just have 1. So now we have our solution. So let's go ahead and look at the last example. Example 3. A welder welded a coupler on a mobile home. It took 9 pounds of welding rods to weld the frame. The cost of the rods was $36.45, and the cost for labor for 3.75 hours was $224.50. So what is the price for just the rods and labor for the project? So let's go ahead and add. So we have 36.45. Then we have 224, right? Because we're going to line up our decimals. And we have 50. Don't need to add any more zeros. So we can go ahead and start adding. Starting on the far right. 5 plus 0, 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. Bring that decimal straight down. 6 plus 4 is 10. We have a 0 below. Carry the 1 or the 10 in the 10 spot. 1 plus 3 plus 2, 6. And then we have 2. Now we have our total.